Although I will say,
microsite, which is raveclubs.com/ISE. So this has been the busiest ISE.
hi, this is Gary Kayye. We're at ISE 2025. I'm here with Dave Missall. By the way, congratulations on a heck of a year and a half for your group and the TeamConnect, the solutions.
Oh, thank
products.
you so much. It's been a fantastic year. Now with the bars shipping, the TeamConnect Bar S and M is fantastic. And of course, our ceiling microphones as well. It's been a really good year.
Yeah, well, it started with your ceiling mics, right? I mean, that's where it all started, right?
Yeah,
The TeamConnect,
exactly.
TeamConnect 2. And then you branched out and all of a sudden shocked, I should say, not surprised, everyone by coming out with a video bar. But what's unique about your video bar is it is built by an audio company. So, so the audio and the microphone technology in it is, I think you would rate it as better than most of the video bars out there, right?
Yeah, everybody is saying the same thing. Of course, we're not surprised. But what we did though is we took that same beamforming technology that we have in our ceiling microphones and we incorporated it into the bars.
Right.
Right. So we're able to really track people within that space, even with the bars, to pick up people wherever they are in the space and wherever they move, they're standing or sitting within the space. So we use that same technology.
Yeah, and what one of the most unique features is you added a Dante port, and that's a big deal because it shows that, look, we can do a standalone bar, but we want to make it part of a larger system.
Exactly. We want to make sure that we're covering it in all the different types of applications that you need. Is it just a bring your own device? I just need a bar. I'm going to bring it with my compute and make it work. Or do I need to scale it across the campus as well so I can get it networked, have my Dante network across the campus? Or with our Dante, we can add 2 external microphones as well. If you have a bigger room, you want a little bit of better coverage. To cover that back area that the bar is not reaching out to. Let's add a ceiling mic. Let's add one of our wireless microphones via Dante, so you can extend the coverage of the microphone.
And one of the questions I asked you like a year ago is, what about the application where you need voice lift? And you said, stay tuned.
Oh yeah.
So tell me about that now.
Yeah. So voice lift is such a cool application, but it's a very difficult application to do voice lift, where you're going to have a microphone pick up a person and you're going to redistribute it into the back of the room so you increase intelligibility.
Right.
So how do you do that? Well, a lot of people will use traditional microphones or podium mic. Right. We do it with our ceiling mics.
Right.
So with the TCCM and the TCC2, we have a feature called True Voice Lift. And with this feature, we're able to bring down any feedback that can happen within that space.
In real time.
In real time, to make sure that you can reproduce that voice into speakers in the back very easily without getting feedback.
And you don't have to add any other devices to it, it's all done through software?
It's done, exactly. It's done through the DSP within our microphone is doing a frequency shift of my voice as it's getting picked up. And then it's going into the DSP, say QSIS, whatever restaurant, whoever's distributing the speakers within the space. And since there's a frequency shifted audio that's going into the speakers, there's no buildup of a single frequency to create feedback.
So in that application, you would still recommend that the speakers be individually addressable, so you're not blasting it across the whole room?
It's important, right? You really have to have a combination of a few things happening.
Yeah.
What we've done is we've created a way for you to have an audio signal that's not going to feedback very easily.
Yeah.
Then you send that into your distribution system, so say a QSIS system, where you're going to make sure that my voice is going to the most important speakers that are at the far end of the room.
Especially the ones at the back of the room.
Yes, but you can do the same. If I'm presenting to the back of the room, I can have another TCCM in the back that's going to pick up people asking questions.
Okay.
And I'm going to distribute their voices back to the front. And then the DSP of the QSIS manages those speakers, so it knows when to mute those speakers or turn on those speakers, the loudspeakers,
based on what's going on,
depending on which microphone is active.
So tell me where you are in the, collaboration's become a big thing because, thanks to the pandemic, the good side of the pandemic is it made us up our audio game, right? I mean, it was a big part of the audio game. Where are we with sort of like, where do you see, do you think, okay, now I have everything I need for a classroom, I have everything I need for a meeting room, or are there still elements missing that you would like to develop?
Yeah, right. It's an interesting time. I think we still need something that's going to help with collaboration, right? How do we bring people that are on the far end into the collaboration of what's happening in the meeting? And I think that still needs to be improved. I think it helps with the cameras now being there. I think it helps with our audio, our ceiling mics being able to capture everybody in the room, so you now can hear everybody on the side of the room.
Yep.
But how do we bring those people that have still got that wall on the other side back into the space so that they can collaborate and feel confident in collaborating and being heard where the meeting's already happening?
So you're kind of giving us a hint at what you're looking at next.
I'm not going to give any hints.
All right, so take a look at the wall back here behind us, because it has everything that they have in the TeamConnect series and collaboration products, including the TeamConnect bars. Obviously the small bars for small rooms, the big bars for bigger, medium, and large. Microsoft certified, Teams certified?
Yes, Zoom and Teams,
okay.
Both for the bars.
Yeah.
And for the TCCM, we just got Microsoft Teams certified for with Crestron.
Yeah.
So moving along with the certification very nicely.
Has anyone approached you about Meet certification? Because they're kind of coming back, they're kind of rising.
Not yet, but I mean, if we need to go in that direction, of course we will.
Yeah, I mean, it obviously works with them already.
Yeah.
So talk about the control cockpit for just a second, because that's a piece I think that's the most underrated feature you have.
It is. Well, it's the free software, right? So
yeah.
it really helps in control of the devices. So we've talked about our bars.
Yep.
We talked about our ceiling microphones. We also have our wireless microphones.
Right.
All of these devices, this is the SpeechLine 4-channel receiver.
And then your cockpit.
Our control cockpit is just a browser-based software that allows you to monitor and control all of our devices. So you can create a Sennheiser ecosystem across a campus, so you can monitor hundreds of devices. We have some installs.
Will it find the devices on the network and register them for you? Because that's the most complicated part. If I've got a campus full of Sennheiser.
It'll automatically pop up into your instance of Control Cockpit.
Okay.
You'll have to claim the device to bring it into Control Cockpit. But you have great security at that point. Then you can create passwords so no one else can fool with the settings that you just set up.
Yeah.
Even for third party, we have that protected. So you only let a third party have access for control of that device, like a QSys system, when you want it to. So it's a very highly secure software, but it enables you to do a lot of updates, do your firmware updates, bulk across the campus. It allows you to monitor. It allows you to get pinged if there's an error. For instance,
so it's got push notifications,
right? Push notifications. So if there's a low battery, you'll know, oh, there's a low battery in this room, I better find out what's going on.
Does it tell you if somebody puts a mic down and forgets to charge it too? It will even ping you then?
It does. Or somebody walks off with the belt pack transmitter, it will let you know that someone walked off with
what
the belt
I
pack
want is
transmitter.
a feature that as they're walking out, it's telling them on the speakers, hey, you're walking out with our transmitter.
Why not? If you're getting pinged with it, why not?
Exactly. Why not warn them?
Yeah. Why not?
All right. Last question. I really like the LEDs behind here. Why not make that a feature? I don't know if you've noticed, but you've got an LED behind here that's lighting this up.
Yep.
It's doing it there for the TeamConnect ceiling too. I actually think that's a good feature to add depth to the room. You know, I actually like that.
Well, we're going through customer stories.
Yeah.
And anytime the story is about a certain device, it highlights the device behind us because we had to get fancy about it.
Yeah, no.
Nice.
I think it's very creative. Again, congratulations. Thanks for doing this, and thanks for upping the audio game in the commercial side of the collaboration market. I look forward to seeing that connection between the Farsight participant and how you might help solve that problem.
Yeah, we will continue.
And of course, go to Sennheiser.com to see all this. And we're also right now, literally, shooting all the individual product videos. There's going to be a lot of product videos here. You've got a lot of new stuff. We're shooting individual product videos. And, while I've got you, I know this is not your product, but one of the things you guys just came out with, and I'm going to pronounce it wrong, is your new digital Spectera system, which replaces a 64 rack U-rack system with a 1 U-rack digital 64 input mic processor. That's pretty amazing.
This is.
I got to put a plug in for that.
Yeah, you have to, because it's nothing we've seen before in terms of wireless technology.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother level or two.
Yeah, if you're doing live events, or you're doing rental and staging, or you're a band, right, and you're touring, and you want to be able to carry, instead of shipping a big rack in a truck, you want to carry it on the airplane with you, you can actually do that. I'm excited to see and learn more about it myself. We're actually going around shooting videos now. If you want to see any of these products we've talked about in more detail, go to rapubs.com/ISE, type in Sennheiser in the video search window. And David, thanks for doing this.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching.
Appreciate it.